West Ham fans, are you ready? Sorry, I had to kneel down there just to get this going. Anyway, this is a big, big weekend. Before we get into it, hit subscribe because loads of you are watching this channel and not subscribing. If you subscribe, you get all the updates from YouTube. They'll come straight your way. Thank you for supporting, though. Give us a comment, give us a like. I want loads of comments on this because I want to hear your interaction with it. I'm going to put my phone on silent before we start. Don't want to get interrupted. We are in the biggest game since our last game. I know Arsenal was our make or break Judgment Day game, but then Spurs handed us an absolute lifeline with their draw against Leeds. And it is a big game for us. Season defining. If we lose and Spurs win, we are relegated from the Premier League. It's funny because that hasn't been mentioned much this week. If we win, though, and Spurs lose, we leapfrog them. And we go into the last game of the season, 1 point up. So there's lots of things still to happen. Draw, wins. Spurs' home form isn't great. Obviously, they've got Everton the last game of the season. Please, Mr. David Moyes. And I don't think now is the time. You'll see, if you're a follower of the show, you know our views of how the season's gone and everything like that. But right now is not the time to dissect the season on how it's gone. It's gone pretty bad. We're in the bottom three. Now, everyone's got their own opinions, like me, Addy, Mick, Gary, Mike, everyone on this show, and you fans as well. But what I will say is we all love West Ham as much as each other. I don't think there's one of us that wants us to go down to the Championship, like realistically, even though I know the romantic side of us will think, well, if we go down, we get a game with Millwall, with them not coming up. There's no VAR, which they've come out today and said that we should have had 2 penalties against Brentford, which doesn't make it less helpful after last week's debacle. Spurs, maybe they should have had a penalty as well. I don't know. VAR is not to blame for the problems that we are in this season. It's actually years in the making. It's not just the manager, it's the club. And we will dissect that in time to come. This is a time that we have to just think about Newcastle, though. This is going to be so hard. Not a very happy hunting ground for us. Amazing fan base. I don't even know if, you can tell in the comments, if Newcastle are still going for Europe as well. So they've got a lot to play for. They've got a manager that's not had the best of seasons, although I have watched Newcastle. I reckon Newcastle is the second team I've watched this year, up until the last few weeks, actually. And they've been so unlucky. They've been really unlucky. I go back to when they lost 1-0 to Liverpool when Anthony Gordon was sent off. They battered Liverpool that day and somehow come away and lost. So these are no mugs. They're a good side with an amazing fan base, with an amazing home ground, which I am going to. Got my ticket today. I don't know why I'm doing it to myself. They pull you back in, don't they? Just can't let go of West Ham. I left Arsenal dejected last week. And then Spurs gave me a bit of life. I was so convinced Spurs were beating Leeds. And they haven't done it. So they keep giving us that little lifeline. Our problem is we seem to lose every must-win game. And that is a big problem for us at the minute. It's now or never. Right now, it's not about, is Pablo good enough? Is Traore good enough? Is this one, can Diouf defend? Should had Madsen or should it have Areola? It shouldn't be about, it's not about any of that. It really is, and I'm going to agree with the people, support the team to the end right now. This is the game, we've got to do it. Our fans are amazing. We don't deserve the club that we've got, to be honest with you. We're much better of a fan base. We're there through thick and thin, and we will be again. What do I think of Newcastle? I think he's got to go for it. He can't be sitting on a fence with this. I know people will say that it was Arsenal last week, but when Wilson come on at 85 minutes, thought he could have come on earlier. Now, some people will say, well, the point would have been good against Arsenal. maybe you are completely right. But right now, points aren't going to save us. As I say, we can go down this week. Oh, I can't even believe saying it. The actual realisation of actually saying that. I'm going to be so devastated because I think the little part of me has clung on to we are going to get out of this. So that's what we got to think right now. I want to know your predictions. I'm going 1-0 West Ham. As I say, I'm getting the train up there on Sunday. Chelsea obviously play today in the FA Cup final. I don't know what we want there. I don't know if we want them to win or lose. If they win, they might go out on a big celebration. Is that going to be good for them for Tuesday? Are they going to be up for Tottenham as much as their fan base is? Because I know the Chelsea fan base is up for it, that's for sure. Tottenham fan base is going to be up for it. I just don't want us to be always the laughing stock, West Ham. And always like Spurs having a laugh at us or something like that. That's what I really don't want. It's going to be a killer if Arsenal win the league, Spurs stay up, and we're the mugs that go down. That would be really, really devastating for me. But, as I say, we've got to think positive. We've got 90 minutes to maybe save our season. Really, really put the pressure on Spurs. Like, we can really ramp this up. And then if we get above them in that table before they play Tuesday, I know every single one of us will be in a pub watching. I was actually thinking, shall I go to that game? I'm in Chelsea at the minute and I think, shall I go to that game? But I thought, no, I'm going to go down the pub. Can't go to that game. I can't go. I can't be that busy. That's just ridiculous. But that's how much we'll be looking at it. Because if we win this, we will ramp that pressure up. And then Chelsea fans will know they can potentially relegate Spurs. Because if they lose, then it is in our hands to beat Leeds. Now, Leeds ain't going to do us no favours like they didn't do Tottenham. And I wouldn't expect them to. But I think I'd rather play Leeds. I don't know, actually. Rather play Leeds than Everton. It's a 50-50 toss-up game, but we'll have a chance of staying up. Anyway, thank you all for supporting. As I say, if you haven't, please hit subscribe. Please share this with your friends. I enjoy making this content for you. It gives me something to look forward to. I talk to a camera to nobody out there. And our numbers have been going up weekly at the minute, so I'm really, really pleased. I've had so many nice messages. I've also had a few rubbish messages. People calling me that I'm not a real fan. Listen, I do West Ham podcasts. I run a West Ham Instagram. I've got Bobby Moore tattooed on my arm. I've got West Ham here. I've got number 6 here. There's no one more West Ham than me. But we all have different views. Mine might not agree with yours. But our love of the club is the same. Anyway, please turn up West Ham. Please turn up management and staff and players and give it your all. Because it means so much to us. Anyway, come on, you Irons. I've got to get down here. Sorry. Goodbye.